Day 2 of the NBA playoffs kicks off with the Magic going head-to-head with the Milwaukee Bucks. And for this series, my analysis is pretty short. We have an Orlando Magic team playing in Orlando, and I'm not gonna lie to you, even if this team had home court advantage with all of their fans there for the entire series, they are still not winning one game. Outside of just the fact that they just lost Jonathan Isaac, one of their more lengthy defenders who could possibly have put in some type of damage control on Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Milwaukee Bucks outscore the Orlando Magic by almost 11 points per game. Not to mention the Orlando Magic are one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league, shooting around 34% from the three-point line. Not to mention the Bucks have won all 4 of their matchups this season in blowout fashion. The Bucks this season against teams that are not so good have been notoriously known to play only 3 quarters and then bench a lot of their starters, and the Magic just happen to be one of those teams. Not to mention that Evan Fournier, one of the only players who's proven to be somewhat effective against the Bucks, is now injured. I'm trying to sit here and come up with a miraculous way that the Orlando Magic could possibly upset the Bucks and win this series, but more and more I think about it, this probably would be one of the biggest upsets in sports history. But let me just go ahead and play some devil's advocate here. If the NBA were to somehow come up with a rule where the Magic could somehow acquire Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe along with one of the Lopez brothers, and if Giannis Antetokounmpo himself were to sit out for the rest of the series.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I would still have the Bucks in 4 games. No joking though, Markelle Fultz could play like the greatest NBA player in the history of the NBA, and it would still be the Bucks in 5. The only thing the Magic have going for them is they're probably one of the better defensive teams in the league, but they just lost one of their better defenders. As more I talk, the more I realize that there's not really much of an argument to be had. I'm gonna go Bucks in 4. This should really be a scrimmage outing for the Milwaukee Bucks. The only thing positive for the Orlando Magic is after the Milwaukee Bucks drop them off, they're already in Orlando, so when they get sent packing home, they don't really have to go that far. Man, the Eastern Conference really gotta step it up. I would low-key much rather see the Suns play the Bucks right now. I would actually be a little bit intrigued in that series. That's gonna be all, man. Not much to say about this series, but I do have a bunch more coming out about every team that's playing in the first round. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all.
Grand is my scene, but I'm coming to sunshine. Green the tree, up in the banyan, up in the bee. I be up in the bag.